Good day. I am Fritzy Ann Apostol from CPE2C Nanstan. So for this video, we will going to discuss first what is exact simple interest. So it is based on the exact number of days in a year, which is either 365 days, which corresponds to an ordinary year, and 366 days for a leap year. So in other words, one interest period can either be 365 or 366 days. So here are the formula we will use in order to determine our exact simple interests. So ESI being our exact simple interest and our P as our principal amount or present value. I will be our interest rate per interest period, and our N is the number of our interest periods. For this first formula here, we will be using it if our given problem states that it is an ordinary year. And otherwise, we will use this formula if it is leap year. Let's try to solve exact simple interest in this problem. So we have here a problem that states to determine the exact interest on 15,000 pesos loan at 10% per year, made from January 12 to September 24, 2007. So first, let's take note of our given in order for us to analyze the problem. Getting our given, we have our P, which is 15,000 pesos, and our I as 10% or 0.1, and our N, which is equivalent to this given duration in the problem. So in order for us to get the exact simple interest, which is we're solving for, we have to get first what is our N. So first we will solve our N. Here, from our given, the duration started from January 12. But in our computation, we will not include January 12. So let's start from January 13 to 31, which is equivalent to 19 days all in all. Next is the month of February, which is 28, since it is an ordinary year. And then we have here the months that has 31 days in the calendar of 2007. So we will multiply it by 4 in order to get 124, since there are a total of 4 months that has 31 days in our duration. So next we have April and June, the 2 months that has 30 days. So we will multiply it by 2 in order to get 60. And then our last duration, which is September 24, September 1 to 24 is equal to 24 days. So all in all, you have to add 19, 28, 124, 60, and 24 in order to get 255, which corresponds to our 255 days or the value of our N. So since we are able to identify our N, now we can solve for our exact simple interest using this formula. We will just multiply all our given, the 15,000 being our P, and 255 days as our N, divided by 365, since 2007 is an ordinary year, and then our interest rate, which is 0.1. We will just have to input all of these in our scientific calculator. I already calculated it here. So there, I have 1,047.945,205, but the final answer, we will have to round it by 2 decimal places. So we will have our final answer here as 1,047.95 pesos as our exact simple interest. So I hope you get the concept on how to solve for our exact simple interest from our given problem. Thank you for watching.